Hi, I wanted to talk about Scorpio season, which is almost upon us. October 24th, the sun will move into Scorpio. And I guess what does that mean for us in terms of the Scorpio energies that will be around? I think the most important thing to know about Scorpio is it's the deepest and most complex of all of the astrological signs in the chart. So Scorpio season can be a delicious and satisfying time if you want to go deep into the psyche. The energies of the season will be asking you what area of life needs transforming, and I would say dig deep for the best results. Just some interesting things around Scorpio. I've got the tarot cards here that rule Scorpio. You've got death and you've got judgment, which are really apt because that's around transformation. If you're thinking about death, it's around rebirth. Sometimes painful, but it's what you need to go through for growth. And then judgment is around, it's like the rise of the phoenix. It's the return, bigger, better, brighter. So you've got that there. I've got my major arcana here, cards from astrology. So let's have a look. You've got the beautiful Scorpio constellation there, and the Scorpio constellation is the brightest constellation, which is interesting because Scorpio is in your chart a quite hidden part of life. So there you are. And then Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is sometimes referred to as the planet of death, but again it's in terms of that rebirth. So it's a death of, usually it can be a physical death, but usually it's the death of a part of life or something that you need to let go of. And then in the natal chart, Scorpio is in the 8th house, and the 8th house, well actually let me show you something I've got here. It's a bit old, but it's a beautiful natal chart here, like a template, and you've got Scorpio there in the 8th house, and it's actually got, with Scorpio, the rulers are Mars and Pluto, because Pluto's a relatively new planet. In fact, I think some are saying it's not even a planet anymore, but before Pluto was discovered, Mars was the ruler of Scorpio. But I think, I'd agree that Pluto was probably a better fit in modern astrology as the ruler for Scorpio. But on here, it does say that Scorpio, the 8th house, it's around secrecy, passion, and jealousy. So, that's really interesting to hear as well. And it probably has a bit of a reputation for that. Definitely the 8th house covers things like merging into the other. It's quite a sexual house in that respect, and there's lots of passion there. It's also quite a hidden house. It's your deep psychology is sitting in there. But it can also be really mundane things like insurance. It can be other people's money. It can be inheritance, and anything to do with heavy court cases. So not the the small court cases. These are the real big court cases. So legal matters, heavy legal matters would sit there as well. So depending on what planets you've got in your chart, that could show something like that. One other thing that I also wanted to share around Scorpio, there's lots of stuff in my little box of tricks. I've got this great book on archangels by Richard Webster, and it's got an archangel for everything, honestly. And the archangel for Scorpio is Barbiel. So Archangel Barbiel is, his colour is green, and he's seen as the illumination of God. If you follow archangels, he governs the month of October, and he looks after people born under the sign of Scorpio. So you can call on Barbiel to heal physical and emotional pain. And he also enjoys helping people become more compassionate and understanding. This is according to Richard Webster. And Barbiel is particularly interested in astrology. So that's one reason I really wanted to bring him up, because if you're watching this, you're probably pretty interested in astrology. And he's also willing to help people who are developing their intuition. So there you go. Archangel Barbiel is a pretty good archangel, I would think. So I hope you enjoyed that. Happy Scorpio season, and I'll see you later. See ya.